Ferguson Superstore. Ferguson Superstore.
A lot of my customers ask me why they should buy the GMC over the Ford. We're going to go over a few reasons why today. If you look just by listening right now, this Ford is really loud compared to this GMC Sierra over here. We chose the Ford EcoBoost because that's what everybody's talking about, the V6 with the turbocharger. And then we have the 6.2 engine as well on the GMC Sierra. Now they're very comparable in horsepower. The GMC takes the cake on it. Most of the customers that we have choose the 5.3. Has plenty of power, proven technology. It's been around since 2001. What they do with the 5.3 is they've upgraded it for 2014 and up. So it has more horsepower, more torque. It has 355 horsepower and about 380 foot-pounds of torque. So you can pretty much tow anything you want to tow. Now personally, if I'm towing, I'm not going to trust the turbocharger. The reason why is because that turbo has something they call turbo lag. Turbo lag is basically the amount of lag time that it has before it actually kicks in. So you're not going to get that with the GMC because that's going to be there already. Your power is going to be there as soon as you put your foot to the pedal, instead of having to wait for the turbo to spool up. You'll notice too that it's got a big hole in the front. That's actually your intercooler. Keep the turbo nice and cool. Well, what that says to me is if I got a big rock that flies through that, then it's going to be an expensive repair. If you look on the Ford, you'll notice there's a little bit of padding in the engine. Not a whole lot. Okay? On the firewall. Now if you look at the GMC, look how much more padding it has. That contributes to the quietest truck on the segment, the GMC Sierra. This truck is a lot quieter than this truck. Just the engine running. If I shut this off, you're going to notice how much quieter it is out here with just this one on. See how much noise that makes? This one's actually still running. You probably can't even barely hear it. If you look in this engine, it's all proven technology. The reason that we wait to release our products, unlike Ford, who's changed their body style many, many times over the past couple years, is because we test it first. We want to make sure it's good for our customers before we release it. On the Denali versus the Platinum, the Denali has the Denali wheel. It has the Denali badge on the side. On the inside, you'll notice it's got Denali stitching on the headrest. It also has custom stitching on the seats itself. It comes with the Bose audio system. And you look at that trim up there on the dashboard, it's gorgeous. That's actually real aluminum. Really hard to scratch. You can scratch it if you're trying. But other than that, you won't scratch it. We added some room to the back seat, so the back seat's bigger to compete with Ford. One thing you'll get exclusively on the GMC that you will not get on the Ford is the G80 locking differential. You'll get the limited slip on the Ford. We don't slip, we lock up. This will go up a hill a lot better than that. If you notice on the inside of the wheel wells, there's a carbon weave mesh on here. What that does is that keeps your road noise down, also contributing to quietest truck in the segment. This has an easy lift tailgate. If you drop it, it's just going to come down nice and slow. So you don't have to worry about your 14-year-old dropping your tailgate and getting mad. One other thing we do, this is made for a work boot. It's got plenty in there. So you can step up on it. If you have a handful of stuff and you're getting on your truck, you can get in here and put it down. Or vice versa if you're grabbing something out. This one also comes with a factory spray and bed liner. Covered under factory warranty. A lot of people don't know when you do an aftermarket bed liner, what it does is it actually voids your paint warranty for the bed. Backup camera. We got a 4 and 6 pin connector in here. It's got the backup sensors on it. Nice custom. If you look at the shiny tailpipe on there, once again you got the wheels. The seats fold up and down really nicely. Let's take a step inside the Denali real quick and let me show you a few features that's going to outweigh the Ford. In the Denali, what you're going to notice is this actually has a customizable dashboard. It's really, really neat. You can actually flip through if you don't like the way this looks. Go down to your settings, and I can change this from a standard display to a technology display. There's also another one too. but you'll notice how it changes it. So it gives you that custom look. GMC is all about customizing the vehicle to your needs. So this vehicle can be customized completely from how long you want the lights to stay on when you get out of the car to anything else that you could think of on it. The doors locking when you take off. It does have the heated and cooled seats, adjustable pedals. It's got your traction control. One thing I forgot to mention when we were back in the bed of the truck is this is actually the Illumination. It has underlight railing system. So underneath the rails of the bed, it actually lights up. So if you have a tonneau cover on, you can actually see what you're doing back there. We have the industry first. We have the lane departure warning. This is gonna yell at you basically when you swerve out of your lane without your turn signal on. It also has collision alert. So when you get close to another vehicle, it's gonna yell at you as well. Part of that system is it has front parking sensors. The front parking sensors are an industry first. We're the only ones that put them on a pickup truck. You'll notice the screen here. This is what we call Intellilink. It's got a lot of features on it. I'm gonna go over a few. You've got your texting on here, so you can send predefined text. If you're on your way somewhere and somebody texts you, you don't have to look at your phone. It'll come up here, it'll read the text to you. One nice thing about the Denali and all the other GMC vehicles on the Intellilink is if you hit this button, it's got natural voice speaking. What does that mean to you? That means you don't have to memorize a list of commands. I can just simply say,
command please.
I want to listen to NASCAR radio.
Sirius NASCAR Radio, XM.
And it automatically tunes to that
Hurry to
station.
DraftKings.com.
Notice how I didn't have to say tune, or I didn't have to specify it was XM. I just said I want to listen to NASCAR radio. When you have your phone connected, you can say call Cody. It'll call Cody. If you want to use this system to program your navigation system, we're going to go over that too. I can hit this button.
Command please.
Destination.
What type of destination?
Destination, point of interest.
Name the POI nearby or say change location.
Burger King.
Burger King, correct?
Yes.
Complete your selection from the radio display.
Notice how it kicks the air conditioning down so the system can hear you better. It'll pull up every Burger King around. You can just simply click on one and it'll give you directions to that one. When you have your phone connected, you can hit call. So if it's a restaurant that you normally go to that requires reservations, you can hit call ahead and get your reservations. If it's a hotel, you can call and see if there's rooms available. You can also do this with an address.
Command please.
Destination.
What type of destination?
Address.
Say the address in Oklahoma or say change state or change country.
1601 North Elm Place, Broken Arrow.
1601 North Elm Place, Broken Arrow, correct?
Yes.
Complete your selection from the radio display.
Notice how it pulls up the exact address I just said. Here's another cool feature. I can push this. I can save this as a favorite. So you notice that the navigation system is extremely easy to use. This is great for new users, or when you're driving down the road, you don't have to simply punch in all that stuff. You can actually just hit this, program it in, voice activated, real easy. Notice I use natural voice speaking. If you have your iPod connected, once again, you can say, I want to listen to the Eagles. It'll pull up the Eagles for you. Very, very nice system to have. You'll notice too, this has 3 USB ports here. It has 2 more in here. It also has an SD slot. These are made for hanging files. This truck is made for work. Power ports. You've got a 110 for your laptop. You can set it right here. By the way, we're the only ones that have a 4G Wi-Fi connection in our vehicles as well. So that's something that you can use while you're on the go. Simply have the Wi-Fi connection. You connect your computer to it. You have the 110 power port, you can charge it, and you can keep all your files in. So if you work in the field, this truck is great for you. And nothing says refined like a Denali pulling up to the job site.
Ferguson Superstore. Ferguson Superstore.
Now, they do have these fancy steps on the bottom that that come out when you open the door. You can add that to the GMC if you'd like. It does have power seats on both sides, just like the Denali does. If you look at their interior, it's just not as nice. It's not as refined as you would find in the Denali. It doesn't have a customizable dashboard. Main feature here, there's no G80 rear locker rear end. That is the only thing that you're going to get on the that's exclusively what you're going to get on the GMC Denali over any other vehicle. Now, if you look at this, the step system, it's kind of hard to use. It took us a while to take it down. Now notice on the GMC Denali, we had the step on the bumper. This is a step system. Yeah, it's nice. It comes out. There's no lights under here like there is on the Denali. One disadvantage of this, see how it slams, unlike the Denali. One disadvantage of that is when your hands are full of stuff, you're probably not going to want to try to get this down and try to pull this out and pull this up. You need two hands to activate this system. Unlike the GMC where it has it on on the bumper. Remember we were talking about how loud this truck is? It's loud. It's loud going down the highway. No matting under here, like the GMC Denali has. Doors, they don't sound solid like the GMC because they don't have the same door seals that we have. They have one door seal on the inside, that's it. Other than that, as far as features go, it's got about the same features, but when you're driving down the road, do you want to be able to talk to your client that's sitting in the passenger seat, or do you want to yell over the engine that's roaring down the street because this is loud, like we talked about. But it's up to you. If you want to haul your stuff with a V6 engine, not proven technology, we all know turbochargers go out. It's loud. That's the main thing, it's loud. If you look back here, this is all the inventory we got. We got all this. This is all overflow. This isn't even on our lot. If you're going to do business with GMC, come to GMC Ferguson Broken Arrow. That's where it's at.